When you hear the word caste today, it often carries the weight of discrimination, inequality, and division. Decades of charged debates have turned a social label into a battlefield. But many in the subcontinent also remember a simpler meaning tied to work, skill, and community. In that view, caste or Varna and Jati was a name for the work you did and the group you learned it with. Families trained children in what they knew best, passing tools, techniques, and trade networks across generations. Guilds and craft communities, from weavers to metal workers, gave society reliable services and steady livelihoods. Think of today's world of accountants, software engineers, testing engineers, AI engineers, salesmen, chefs, jewelry makers, plumbers, doctors, and surgeons. A doctor or an engineer is a choice, equal in rights, and we do not see natural hostility between the two. Many families still guide children to follow a path they understand, like businessmen's next generation starting businesses. You even find doctors' children being doctors and even marrying doctors because shared schedules, training, and networks make life easier. Centuries ago, much of work ran on apprenticeship. A potter's child watched the wheel spin from early years, and a carpenter's child learned to read wood grain. Communities formed around the craft, making it efficient to learn, hire, and marry within that circle. That habit looked like continuity, not conflict. Staying in one occupation kept quality high and lowered risk in uncertain times. Marrying within similar work meant shared routines, fewer surprises, and quicker support when things went wrong. None of this denies that every society had problems. While no one is saying there were nothing bad earlier, that was the case everywhere across regions and religions. The point here is to understand how occupation and community often move together in ordinary life. Now imagine a future story told about us. After a few hundred years, someone claims doctors saw themselves as superior and engineers were neglected for generations. They say engineers were urged to drop their craft, take to the streets, and overthrow leaders while the public pays the price. In that story, division grows as angry slogans spread. Skilled people stop owning their skills, and the city's heart, its services, science, and trade begins to stall. Meanwhile, a few unseen interests profit from chaos, feeding the drama like a circus from far away. You hear echoes of this pattern in many debates today. Some political currents, including leftist and communist writers, even look for caste-like hierarchies in Western societies. The more labels multiply, the easier it gets to forget the common fabric of work, dignity, and shared goals. So what helps us move forward? First, see work for what it is, a way to serve, create value, and lift standards for everyone. Second, stay alert to narratives that turn neighbors into rivals and skills into weapons. Unity does not erase difference, it coordinates it. When people focus on their craft, learn openly, and collaborate across teams, a country grows. Responsibility begins at home in how we treat each other and how we choose to improve our conduct. If this perspective made you think, share your take in the comments. Like and subscribe for more grounded, balanced explainers. Tell us one skill you are sharpening this year and why it matters to your community.